Hey guys, today we are going into a full body sculpt. All we need is a pair of gliders. And if you have bala bangles or even like really light weights, grab those. I got my little balas on my ankles for now. I'm gonna switch them back and forth onto the wrists or not. So again, either a light set of dumbbells or optional bala bangles, plus your gliders or socks if you don't have those. You're gonna come meet me on your back. We're gonna just get started with our feet down, and we're gonna just take a nice big inhale through the nose. I would like you to take your right hand onto your rib cage, your left hand onto your low belly. On your inhale, feel the ribs splay out, feel them pressing into your right hand. On your exhale, feel the ribs draw in, and take that left hand, notice how it's starting to press into the belly. The belly's lifting up like it's riding an elevator. And again, inhale, the rib cage splays open. Exhale, the belly pulls up and in, the ribs draw in. You'll feel your spine imprinting into your mat. Again, inhale. And we exhale. Now from here, arms down by your sides, palms face down. Let's lift your right leg into tabletop, followed by the left leg into tabletop. And from here, we're gonna go into some marching. Inhale, lower your right leg down. Exhale, pull back to center. Inhale, the left leg lowers. Exhale, pull back to center. Notice how I'm not extending my legs here. I'm keeping the exact same shape. So I'm just reaching, marching my toes down towards the ground without arching in my low back, and exhaling, pulling right back up. Inhale, we lower. Exhale, right back up. In another 5, I'm gonna have you squeeze both legs together. In 3, 2, 1. Squeeze both legs together. Take your shoulders and make sure they're not rounding forward. Squeeze the legs, begin to march both toes down. Now they might not touch the mat. Mine are not gonna touch the mat because I feel an arch when they do. So as low as you can, without arching, into the low back. Inhale, lower, exhale, pull with the low belly back into center. In another 10, I'm gonna have you lift your legs up to the ceiling. In 5, 4, 3, 2, legs lift up to the ceiling. Turn out your toes for me, glue your heels together. From here, you're going to lift and lower those legs. They stay straight. Inhale, lower, exhale, lift. If you need, you can take your thumb and your index finger on each hand, place them underneath your glutes just to keep that pelvic tilt. Watch for the chin lifting off of the mat. And one more. And now I want you to hold it up. Reach for your right ankle or calf muscle. Create a C curve in your spine. Lower the left leg down. Soft bend in the elbows here. Pull the belly in. Pulse, kick and switch. Pulse, kick and switch. Inhale, exhale. Inhale, exhale. Toes pointed. And hug the right knee into the chest, extend the left leg out. Left knee on the right knee, left hand on the right knee. Switch, and switch. Last one on each side, hands come behind the head. We go into crisscross, opposite knee to opposite elbow. Keep your shoulders completely off the mat, and think about your knees passing like ships in the night here. So you don't want your legs all the way out. You keep everything nice and tight into the body. Inhale to one side, exhale to the other. If you have those ankle weights on, it is definitely an extra challenge. In 5, hold to the right. In 3, 2, and 1, hold it to the right. Now center out the chest and begin to lift the hips up, keeping the shape of the legs. Lift. Exhale, lift. One more. Hold it in again, twist to the right, little pulses, squeeze. For 5, get your shoulders off. 3, 2, 1, to the other side. Keep the shape of the legs, chest comes to center, lift the hips up and lower. Exhale, lift the hips up, inhale, lower. This goes right into the low abs, One more, hold it over, little pulses, squeeze. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Send your knees over from side to side. Getting a stretch in your core. Now from here, I'm gonna have you come lay down onto your left side. We're going to take the left forearm down. I want you to bring your left forearm or elbow in line with the shoulder. If this is too much for you, you can always come all the way down onto your left side. Otherwise, lift the left rib cage up. You're going to take both legs, extend them straight out, and then bring them forward to the front edge of your mat. From here, pick your right heel up and lift it in line with the hip bone. You can take your right hand in front of you if you need to. You're gonna inhale, flex forward, exhale, point back. Otherwise, a little bit more of an advanced option is to take the hand on the hip. You wanna make sure you're not swinging all over the place here. You need to remain really controlled in your abdominals, in the hips. Use your breath. Exhale, inhale forward, exhale, pull back. Think about getting a stretch in the hamstring as you come forward and flex. As you point, feel the stretch in the front hip flexor. So we're always trying to lengthen in Pilates. We want to get that full extension while working the body here. Hold it forward and flexed. Lift and lower. Pick your left rib cage up higher if it's slouching. It most likely is. Now, point the toe, send it back behind you, and pulse back an inch. Squeeze 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Connect the heels together. Lift the feet off the ground. The bottom knee stays down. The right leg lifts and lowers. Exhale, lifts. Inhale, lowers. Squeeze. In 5, hold that right knee up to the ceiling, squeezing in the outer thigh. In 3, 2, and 1. Little pulses, squeeze 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, hold it, 2, and 1. Shoot the legs out. Lean back onto your left hip. Shoot the legs out with the flexed heel. Coming into the inner thighs, pulling into that right oblique. Seamless transition. Squeeze. Last 5, last 4, 3, 2, 1. Tap it out, tap it out. And then from here, we're gonna hit the other side. So you're gonna come lay down now onto your right forearm, elbows in line with the shoulder, extend the legs out, flex in the heels and bring them to the front edge of your mat. Lift your right rib cage up, lift the left heel up. Inhale, flex forward, exhale, sweep back. Can your breath be as obnoxious as mine? Inhale, flex. Exhale, point. Now hold it, flex and forward. Lift and lower the leg. Lift and lower the leg. Squeeze. In 5, point the toes, send it back. In 3, 2, 1. Point the toes, send it back. Make sure the heel is in line with the hip. Pulse, squeeze into the glute. In 5, connect the heels together for your clamshell. In 3, 2, and 1. Now you might feel this in your upper body. You should. You're stabilizing with your upper body. Lift that right rib cage up. Lift and lower. The heels are off the mat. The right knee stays down. The left knee lifts and externally rotates. Crunch the abdominals every time you lift. In 5, hold it up. You're gonna hinge back slightly onto that right hip. In 3, 2, and 1, hinge back onto the right hip. Shoot the legs out, pull back in. Out, exhale, in. Feel this so much in your left oblique, in your inner thighs, flexing those heels, or the toes rather, your heels are glued together. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Shake it out. Now from here, We're gonna grab onto our gliders. We're gonna switch the ball bangles if you have them. If you grabbed light weights instead, put those in your hands. So I'm gonna take a second. Okay, we are gonna make our way to standing. We've got the bangles on our wrists or dumbbells in our hands. From here, I'm gonna have you start with a lateral lunge. The glider goes underneath the left tippy toes. So you're grounding into your right foot. If you don't have a glider, socks work perfectly. We're gonna start making a crisscross with your arms. You're going to inhale, lower down and lift the arms up. Exhale, meet me back into that X. Inhale, lower. Now my left leg is straight. I'm as high on the tippy toes as I can be. And I wanna make sure that I'm sending my hips back as opposed to taking my knee over the toes. Shoot the hips back, drive it up. I want you to have an overhand grip if you've got dumbbells in your hands, meaning your palms are gonna face down. In 10, hold it down. Now the slower you go, lifting and lowering, the harder it's gonna be, so that's on you. In 5, hold it down. In 4, hold it down. In 3, 2, and 1, let's go into arm circles. Sit back into the right heel. Draw your ribs in and reverse the direction. Whew. And hold it out. Start to bend that left knee in. Shoot the left leg out. Bend the knee in, shoot the leg out. There's no weight on that left foot. It's all in the right leg. In another 5, hold the left leg out. In 3, 2, and 1, lift your arms up. Begin to pulse for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Tap it out. Okay, from here, and I'm gonna face sideways just so you can see my profile, but you're gonna keep the glider underneath your left foot. We're gonna go into a reverse lunge. Right foot forward, on the left tippy toes, hinging at the hips. We're going to kick our arms back as we lunge down. Then we are going to lift up. See if you can get that left knee up into a march. Lower the toes down, kick back and lunge. Exhale, lift. Can you get taller every single time you come up? And as you lower, continue to get taller here as well. We're not hunching in the back. We're pressing into the right big toe, pinky toe, and heel. And we're getting all that stability every time we lift the left knee up. This is full body work. In 10, hold the arms back. Stay in the lunge. In 5, 4, 3, 2, hold this lunge. Give me circles into the body. Reach those fingertips if you don't have dumbbells in your hands. Lift the elbows higher and reverse. Draw the rib cage in. Now lift those arms up, pull the back knee in to scoot the leg out and in. Reach, pull, 5, 4, in 3, arms stay held out. In 2 and 1, we pulse in this lunge, up an inch, down an inch for 8, 7, 6, 5, wow, 4, 3, 2, and whoo, tap out that booty, tap out that leg, comes all the way down into the calf, shake the arms out. We gotta hit the other side now. So from here, let's move the glider underneath the right foot. Starting with an X in our hands, drive all that body weight into your left leg. Lower down, reach the arms out. Come on, drive up. Lower down. And lift. Really nice, keep going. It's about getting longer, it's about getting taller and getting the full extension in the muscles. You create the tension. So even if you have 0 weight in your upper body right now, I want you to stretch those muscles, tense up, give me that mind-muscle connection. That just gives you so much body awareness. In 10 seconds, hold it down. In 5, hold it. 4, 3, 2, hold it down. Let's go for those circles again. And reverse. Whew. Hold the arms out. This time, take the hands towards each other as you scoot that knee in and out. In and out, the right toes are pointed. In 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Pulse. Up an inch, down an inch. For 8, for 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and tap it out. Turn to face the side. We're gonna come into that reverse lunge. And from here, tricep kick back. Roll the shoulders down and back. Hinge, kick it back. Drive it up. Can you add in that knee drive? It's deceivingly challenging. You gotta hit that balance. Using your breath. And go slower. If you feel like you're wobbling all over the place, you're probably going too fast. If you feel like you've nailed the control, then you can speed it up a little bit. "20 seconds. "10 seconds. For 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. From here, we're gonna scoot the triceps in as you scoot that knee in. In another 5, just hold it out. In 3, 2, and 1. This time, palms up to the ceiling, crisscross, crisscross. 5 seconds till we lift those arms up overhead in 3, 2, and 1. Pulse, last 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Shake it out. Final burnout with the upper body. Ditch the glider. You're gonna come into a squat. We lower down slowly, and as we do, we're gonna jab it out. Get down so those thighs are parallel to the ground. Watch your knees, make sure they're not hanging over the toes. Core is tight. In 10, hold the squat. In 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Hold the squat right here. Now I want you to take your feet out to a wide squat. Come back to narrow. Feet out wide. Come back to narrow. In 5, keep your feet out wide. In 4, 3, 2, 1. Feet out wide. Tuck the hips under, serve the platter. Reaching those arms forward. We can even lift as you pull the elbows back, lower as you lift the arms. And on your next squat, hold it. Take the arms down, lift your right arm up, reach over and switch. Pull into the obliques, into the upper body, into the lower body. We're all working. Now hold those arms up, pull, down, up, squeeze. 8 seconds. 7, you're gonna come to standing in 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, come to standing, keep your arms out. Take your arms forward, back out, forward, back out. Slight bend in the elbows, slight bend in the knees. Palms face each other, switch. Palms face each other, palms face away. Now come into big arm circles. We're almost done. And reverse the direction. It's amazing what these 1-pound weights can do. 3, 2, 1, shake it out. You're done.